For today's Cyber CEO episode,
My particular cyberbacker is, I wouldn't say aggressive, but she will tell me, I can do that. I can do that for you. And I love that. She's very eager to take on more responsibility, and that has helped tremendously. Basically, Marms runs the office. She manages my paperwork. She organizes that information so that I can get it done a lot faster and take on more clients. And Marms has made sure that everything that I need is ready when I need it. And it's amazing. She's very eager to, like I said, take on more work. She gets involved with what we're doing so that she can give suggestions. It just works out really well. I can depend on her.
welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Okay, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Jacqueline, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much for asking and for dropping by. We know you're very, very busy. Now, to kick things off, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help here. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, maybe starting off with what's your role in the business, Jack?
My name is Jacqueline, and I'm the owner and founder of Society of Wealth LLC. It's a full-service tax and accounting firm. So we handle anything from bookkeeping all the way to IRS representation, and of course, tax preparation and a few other services that we provide to business owners, actually.
Now, how long have you been in the business, Jacqueline?
Oh, well, I've been in the business about 40 years.
Gosh, a lot of experience.
So I've been doing this most of my adult life. I really do enjoy it. I've just recently started. What I enjoy most now is working with new businesses to help them stay on track as they grow.
There we
Hence
go.
the name Society of Wealth, because we want you to think wealthy.
There we go. I love that. Think wealthy. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, by the way, how about with Cyberbacker? How long have you been with us?
With Cyberbacker, it's been about 7 months.
7 months. Now, is this your first time working with someone virtual, Jacqueline?
No, it is not.
So you did have experience with other virtual leverage before Cyberbacker then?
Yes.
Gotcha. Now, how is the experience going so far, though, with Cyberbacker?
The experience is wonderful. Like you said, I do have experience with other cyberbackers. And I think the big difference is that I've got support with people who also help me to direct and manage my cyberbacker. And that's just huge.
There we go. Again, you're not just getting one person, you're getting a whole team to support
Absolutely.
you too. Yes. Now, since you do have experience working with people virtual then, I'd like to know, how was the transition? Because at some point, we were all used to working with people that we can physically see or meet, right? Now, a lot of it is virtual. So how was the transition for you?
It was great. I think that it was very difficult for me to let go of some of the tasks. But my particular cyberbacker is, I wouldn't say aggressive, but she will tell me, I can do that. I can do that for you. And I love that, because I think when I worked previously with a cyberbacker, I was very mindful of the amount of work that I was giving over to her. And with Marms, she's very eager to take on more responsibility, and that has helped tremendously.
Okay, so Marms is your cyberbacker right now.
Yes.
When you say cyberbacker before, you meant virtual assistants before, right?
I'm sorry. Yes.
There you go.
Previous virtual assistant where, you go out and you find your own virtual assistant and then you've got to train them. And then it's just very difficult I can't train you while I'm working. And so with Cyberbacker, they have access to training, and I love that.
Yes, we take hold of that training, of course, to save you more time. also to prepare your cyberbacker. Now, talking about Marms, your cyberbacker then, how did you know that she was the perfect fit during that hiring process?
One of the great things about the hiring process is the amount of information that you receive on the candidates. I went through all of the candidates and I pretty much had selected Marms before our interview. So I got so much information that I was happy that I was also given additional questions because the information that I received answered all of my questions. So at the interview, it was just a matter of me confirming what I had felt from the information that I received.
There you go. Again, a lot of those things, our cyberbacker personality assessment, their resumes, video introduction would be given, of course, so you already have a feel of who you would want, of course, right? There.
Yes.
Now, what are the tasks that you leverage off to Marms, your cyberbacker?
Basically, Marms runs the office. So she handles all of the social media, obviously. She handles emails, phone calls if we get them. She manages my paperwork. Because I am an accounting office, there's a lot of paperwork involved, and I do all of that in a secure environment. But Marms actually reminds me if paperwork has been received or it hasn't been received. So she's basically the communication element of the company. I still do the work because in most cases it requires a license, which I am licensed, but she organizes that information so that I can get it done a lot faster and take on more clients.
There we go. Again, makes you focus on the business. Let Marms handle all of the other things. You focus on growing, of course.
Yes.
Now, I'd like to know, how has she impacted your personal and your professional life, Jacqueline?
I don't worry as much about things falling through the cracks. I know that she has a handle on them. I can also run things by her and just see how she feels about it from her perspective. And she's very open with letting me know her opinion about certain things. But I think the most important thing is that I know that everything's organized and it's ready for me when I am ready to work. Previously, I would start to work and find out that there was some document that was missing. And then I'd have to try to contact the client to get that document, which really throws off my schedule. And Marms has made sure that everything that I need is ready when I need it. And it's amazing.
There you go. I like what you mentioned, and nothing falls through the cracks, because sometimes that takes a lot of your thinking time, right?
Yes.
Hey, did I do this? Did I do that? But now you have your Marms to back you up.
Right.
Now, how do you create such a successful virtual partnership, again, with your cyberbacker? We have a lot of listeners who are also business owners. So what tips can you give out?
Communication is the key. Communication with the cyberbacker. I meet with my cyberbacker. You don't have to do this, but because of the nature of my business and the number of clients, I meet with my cyberbacker every morning for about 15 minutes to make sure that we're on the same page. I also communicate with her trio or the cyberbackers back of her when any training, for example, that she needs, they're right there to jump in and to help me with that. If I can say, I was really impressed because I do have a tax office, and before Marms started, she was trained on just the basics of bookkeeping and IRS tax returns. And I thought that was amazing.
There we go. Again, we handle that training for you. Anything that we can do to help, of course.
Yep.
Now, one last question for you, Jacqueline. I forgot to tell you that Marms is going to be listening once we have this episode uploaded. So I'd like to know, what do you like most about your cyberbacker? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
That she's very eager. She's very eager to, like I said, take on more work. She gets involved with what we're doing so that she can give suggestions, and it just works out really well. I can depend on her.
You can depend on her, and again, because you're investing in her success and her into your business. Now, we are very, very excited to see where this partnership leads to, of course, for many more years to come. And again, Jacqueline, thank you very much for dropping by. I had fun talking to you today.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.